Let's talk about your career. Are you waiting for things to happen or are you making them happen? If you've ever felt like you're putting in all the work but nobody's noticing, then this is for you. We're going to explore how to go from being overlooked to becoming the leader that everyone is trying to recruit.
Okay, let's just be real for a second. You're good at your job. You're a pro, you hit your targets, you deliver amazing work, you do everything you're supposed to do. But when you look up, your career just feels stuck, right? It's like you're running on a treadmill. It is an incredibly frustrating place to be, and you are not alone.
And look, this feeling, it's not just in your head. It is a very real thing that happens to so many high achievers. So in this first part, we're going to walk through a few scenarios that might feel a little too familiar. It's proof that you're not the only one feeling overlooked, even when you are absolutely qualified.
So picture this. Your boss goes on vacation for a couple of weeks. You are the obvious choice to step in. You know it, your team knows it. But the acting title goes to someone else, someone with less experience. It's a quiet little signal, but it speaks volumes. And yeah, it stings. Or maybe this one hits closer to home. You've done the research, you've put in the hours, and you've built this brilliant multi-million-dollar plan for the company. You present it, and then crickets. Nothing. It's like your best strategic thinking, your vision, just vanished into thin air. So you've got it all on paper, right? Your performance reviews are glowing. Your team absolutely respects you and would follow you anywhere. You have a track record of success. And yet, you're still being managed instead of being the one who's managing. And that is the fundamental disconnect we are talking about today. So what in the world is going on here? Why does this pattern keep repeating itself? Well, according to leadership development expert Shirin, the answer isn't just to work harder. Nope, it's about understanding the broken, outdated system that we're all trying to navigate. Here's Shirin's core idea. She says the whole corporate ladder is basically built on a model from the industrial era. Think about that. The way companies hire, the way they promote, the way they plan for the future, it's all out of sync with how the world actually works today. So the big takeaway here is the problem isn't you, it's the game itself. And this leads to a really powerful diagnosis from Shirin. The reason so many high achievers get stuck is because they are absolute masters of doing the work. But moving up, especially at senior levels, isn't about doing more work. It's about leading. The real problem is you're not positioning yourself as a leader. And this breaks it down perfectly. Think about it. A doer is head down. Their world is the reports, the dashboards, checking tasks off the list. A leader, on the other hand, is head up. They're focused on completely different things: visibility, positioning themselves as an expert, and building influence way beyond just their own team. So which one are you right now? Now, according to Shirin, there are these incorrect beliefs that keep us trapped in that doer mode. You know, this idea that you just have to be patient and wait your turn, or the belief that you're locked into your industry forever. And, oh, here's a big one: the idea that you have to choose between being a corporate person or an entrepreneur. Shirin says these are all myths that are holding you back. Okay, so if the old rules are broken, what are the new ones? Well, this is where Shirin gives us a whole new playbook. It's a really clear, actionable framework she calls the 5 dimensions of leadership success. And the framework makes a ton of sense. It starts from the inside and moves out. First, you have to define who you are as a leader. Then, you sharpen what makes you an expert. From there, you build a powerful network. Then you work on your public presence so you're unmissable. And finally, you master those crucial conversations, like negotiations and interviews, where careers are really made. So that's the theory, but how do you actually put it into practice? Well, Shirin developed a program around these exact ideas. It's called Executive Elevate, and it is designed specifically to help you make that leap from being a great doer to becoming a sought-after leader. And if you put this approach next to something like a traditional MBA, the difference is just wow. An MBA can take a couple of years and cost a fortune, and it's all about business theory. This model is built for one thing: career acceleration. And it does it in a fraction of the time and, frankly, for a fraction of the cost. And this, right here, is probably the most important way to think about it. As Shirin says, an MBA is great. It teaches you all the mechanics of how to do the job once you have it. This is different. This is all about mastering the strategy to get the job in the first place. So let's talk about what that really looks like. We're not just talking about getting one promotion. This is about fundamentally redesigning your entire professional life. It's about you being the architect, strategically building the career you actually want. I mean, just imagine this for a second. What if you weren't hunting for jobs, but recruiters were hunting for you? What if you were known for leading a culture, not just managing a team? You become a person of influence, the obvious choice. You're not just doing a job anymore, you're building a legacy. And here is exactly why this is so critical. Shirin points to this mind-blowing statistic. Around 80% of senior roles are never even advertised. They're filled through networks, through reputation. That means if you're stuck in that head-down doer mode, you are literally invisible to the vast majority of opportunities out there. It's time to be seen, wanted, and followed.
We spend so much of our lives working hard and just hoping someone will notice, hoping someone will choose us. But what if waiting to be chosen is the wrong strategy entirely? So I'll just leave you with this question. What if your next promotion wasn't up to them, but was completely 100% up to you?